So usually yung mga ganitong speech dapat kaiiyakan. So dapat ganun. Pero nagdala ako ng mga background music para mag-sabaw yung speech ko ngayon natin. Okay. Okay, so let's start. My courtesy and respect to our esteemed school division superintendent, duly represented by Miss Delilah D. Felisan. Good afternoon po. To our very dynamic and approachable school principal, Mr. Antonio Plantar, sir. To our active barangay officials and SK officials, good afternoon po, headed by our barangay captain, Honorable Darwin M. Pagulima. For PTA officials, headed by our very own Honorable Norris M. Pagulima. To our globally competitive and efficient teaching force of this very school, the DPI is teaching force, sirs. To our proud parents, staff, visitors, and guests, students, and most especially to the DPIS graduating class of 2025. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Isang mapayapa at mapagpalang hapon po para sa ating lahat. Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating assembly. Thank you. I am very grateful, honored, and flattered to have been asked to be your keynote speaker for this very momentous occasion. When I got invited to speak here, I got excited, and at the same time, I asked myself why. So that's why DPIS family, thank you so much for honoring me and for acknowledging me as one. Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Dear graduates, today, you are at the finish line of one journey and the starting point of one another. As I look at all of you, I can't help but remember my own graduation day here at Tato Pagliwa Integrated School. We were the DPIS class of 2014, and that was 11 years now. So kayo mga graduates, few years from now, kayo naman yung maimbitahan ng ating mga teachers dito at magsalita dito sa unahan. So, I can't wait for that moment. Okay, so that was 11 years now. Siguro mga grade 1 o yung grade 12 natin dito no, kayo yung nag-graduate dito. So, I sat in a chair, just like you, filled with excitement, nerves, and an overwhelming question, what comes next? Kasi hindi ko alam kung makakapa-college pa ako that time. Okay, so honestly back then, I had no clear answer. But one thing I've learned since leaving this alma mater is that life is an unpredictable journey. A mix of laughter, tears, failures, and victories. And today, I want to share 3 lessons that I hope will help you navigate the road ahead. So requesting that, yes, the attention of our technical operators. Okay, yung basic one. O diba, parang nagpipin lang tayo sa FR. Okay, parang may sabaw po yung ating speech this afternoon. Okay, so lesson 1 na gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Ito ka, yung FR lang. Okay, lesson 1. Success is more than just winning. I admit, I used to be one of the most very competitive students in our class. Not just in our class, but in our batch during our high school days. We, in the top 10, always wanted to be on top. Whether in academics and extracurricular activities, lahat kami sa top 10 ginagawa namin ang lahat dahil sa competition para maging top lang. Kasi ang curriculum namin before, hindi pa kayo 12, aking top 10 lang yung usually nabibigyan ng awards. Diba? So, unlike kayo sa grade 12 na basta makapasok yung general average mo ng 90%, automatically pasok ka na sa with honors. Pero kami, hanggang top 10 lang yung kinukuha. Okay, so yun yung kinaganda ng grade 12 ngayon. Okay, so balik tayo sa pagiging competitive namin noon sa klase. Yung bang kapag nalamangan ka lang ng 1 point ng kakompetensya mo sa every quiz, feeling mo talong-talo ka na. Yun bang feeling mo wala ka nang ganang kunin ng certificate o during convocation kasi nalamangan ka na naman ng kompetensya mo during the convocation sa ranking. At yun bang kapag hindi na ikaw yung highest sa exam, feeling mo end of the world na. At yun bang kapag may mga group activities si Sir Edwin, pati sila Sir Jory, kailangan yung grupo namin yung champion or yung winner. Minsan, yung mga ganun klaseng competition, parang yung relationship, yung friendship namin inside and even outside the classroom, parang hindi na ganun kaganda or hindi na ganun ka-healthy. And what's funny about those things, pagtungtong namin sa college, sobrang tawa-tawa kami sa mga class namin sa high school kapag nagkikita-kita kami at napag-usapan. Pinag-uusapan namin yung mga ganong gawain namin sa high school. Kasi pagdating nyo sa college, ito yung reality ng students ha. Pagdating nyo sa college, napakaraming matatalino, higit na matatalino at magagaling kumpara sa atin. So yung feeling na akala natin, ang galing-galing na natin yung elementary, ang galing-galing na natin yung high school kasi pasok tayo sa top-notchers. Yung pala, pagdating natin sa college, sasampalin tayo ng katotohanan na hindi ka magaling. Hindi ka matalino kundi masipag ka lang mag-aral, masipag ka lang mag-study. Yun talaga yung na-feel ko nung mag-college ako. Nakakahiya at nakakatawa. Nakakatawa pala. That's because we thought that being the best was all that mattered. But life has a way of teaching us that winning is not everything. It's not just about being first. It's about growing, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself. So to those of you who worked hard but didn't always come out on top, you are still winners. And to those who achieve great things, never forget to lift others as you want. So that is the lesson 1. Okay, so lesson 2. Ibang music naman. Yes. Lesson 2, appreciate the people who believe in you. If I am standing here today, it's because of the people who never gave up on me. And they are many to mention. To those who do not know me yet, to those who do not know my story yet, let me share you something or a brief story about me. I am Dumalik M. Manalaw, a proud alumnus of the Dato Pagluiba Integrated School Batch 2014. So here's my story. Nung malapit na ang graduation namin sa high school, sa kagustuhan ko makapag-college, nag-take pa rin ako ng entrance exam sa dalawa sa mga prestigious colleges and universities sa Jensen. Kahit na wala talaga kasigurudahang makapag-college ako. Sa awa ng Diyos ay pareho ko na ipasa ang dalawang exams na yon. Pero may malaking pero pa rin talaga. Na hindi pa rin talaga ako makakapag-aral ng college. When I learned that, syempre sobrang ako nalungkot kasi sabi ko sa sarili ko na sayang na yung mga pinaghirapan ko ng elementary pati ng high school ko. Hindi naman pala makukuha or maaabot yung mga pangarap ko. Di ko rin naman masisisi ang kuya ko kasi kuya ko ang nakatira. Sa kuya ako nakatira noong mga time na yun. Kasi alam ko kahit pag-araw-araw namin ay nahihirapan sila. Kung magka-college ako, another gastusin na naman. But you know, graduates, there's this one teacher who helped me and convinced my kuya, hindi talaga siya sumuko, na mag-aral ako ng college. That person is none other than my third-year high school teacher. The one who helped me mula ng entrance exam Sinamahan pa niya ako magpa-reserve ng courses sa MSU Jensen. Hanggang sa matapasok na ako sa MSU, hindi pa rin siya sumuko at tumigil at tulungan ako. He is one of my best mathematics teachers in high school, and at the same time, he was my ustaz in elementary. None other than Mr. Alhamsar Escoto. Palakpakan po natin siya. Sir, thank you so much, sir. Jazakallahu khairan jazaa, sa Allah Ta'ala na imadawang malasad ka. So, Prime Ustaz, thank you so much for that. Nung nag-college na ako, marami mga pagsubok ang sumubok sa aking katatagan. Alam niyo ba, kaya 200 pesos na yan lang yung allowance ko hanggang 2 or 3 linggo. Imagine, 200 pesos. Inaisip ko ngayon parang awa-awa ako sa sarili ko. Paano ko napagkasya yung 200 pesos sa loob ng 2 weeks? Nagkaroon, sa loob ng 2 linggo or sa 200 weeks na yun, 200 pesos na yun, nandun na ang pamili ko ng ulam at minsan bigas na din. Ang ginagawa ko minsan or madalas, saka ako kumakain ng sa umaga ay alas 10 na para isahan na lang yung almusal pati panakalian ko. Tapos, yung inuulam ko ay yung pagkain yung chichirya ko na tag-piso. Minsan, safari, sasas, siga, ganun yung chichirya para lang magkalasa yung kanin ko doon. Parang nakakaawa kung iniisip ko yung sarili ko, sabi ko parang hindi lang kaya ko yun. Minsan naman, yung isang pack ng noodles, tinitipid ko yan siya mula umaga hanggang gabi. Kasi yan na yung inuulam ko yung isang pack ng noodles. Mahirap po yung ganung sitwasyon. Yun ba nahihiya kung humingi ng pera na naman sa kuya, kasi yun lang talaga yung kaya ibigay. Kaya lang talaga. Pagkalawa, hindi ko siya tatay para mayroon din siyang sarili pamilya binubuhay. Yun ba ang akala ng mga classmates ko, parang wala na akong problema kasi ako yung tipo ng tao ang dali-dali kong matawa. Minsan, kapag nasa loob kami ng classroom, tapos naghihintay kami ng next subject, yung mga classmates ko, kumakain sila, meron silang mga special snacks. Tapos ako, lumalabas na lang ako sa classroom. Nagpapanggap ko yan, nakakasa ako ng notes. Yun pala nakatingin ako sa mga classmates ko na kumakain ng kanilang merienda. Masarap sa kanila sa kanilang merienda. Ako nakatingin lang sa labas, kunyari nagbabasa ng notes. Ganun po yung experiences ko dati. So, yun pala. So, kaya nasabi ko sa sarili ko noon na baka hindi na talaga ako nakapagtapos sa pag-aaral. Ganun pa nga, di ba ako sumuko? Di ako nagpatilan. Tapos, nandiyan pa pala ang kaya sa'yo, sir, kailangan mo ng pera pang-enroll. And guys, I really can't forget nung mga panahon kulang ang pag-enroll ko. Kasi sa college, ang hilig-hilig kong mag-post ng mga problema na kung saan pinigilan ko na ngayon. Yung ba konting problema, ipopost ko sa Facebook. So parang na-post ko yung problema ko doon na kulang yung pag-enroll ko. And there are these teachers who message me privately. I-message nila ako kung sabi nila, ilan ba yung kulang yung pag-enroll ko? Kasi tutulungan daw nila ako. So these teachers message me privately and ask me kung magkano ang kulang. Pero pagdating ko dito sa Sapo, di sila nag-agilangan na bigyan ako na 180 go 1 week. So these teachers are none other than Ma'am Jerlyn Lanusa. Ma'am, thank you so much for Ma'am Jerlyn Lanusa. And Sir Alhamsar Toto kami. The best na po talaga Sir Toto. Si Ma'am Jerlyn Lanusa, ito siyang tao, teacher, hindi ko po siya naging teacher ng elementary, hindi ko po siya naging teacher ng high school, pero kami po yung bait niya, kabait niya. So maraming salamat po Ma'am Jerlyn and Sir Alhamsar Toto. Jazakumullahu khairan jazaa. Sir Alhamsar and his wife, Ma'am Jerlyn. Thank you so much. Finally, through my determinations, patience, and faith toward God, as as well as through the help of those nice people around me. To mention the Pangulingan clan, the Pangulingan family who never gave up. Papa Bidin and Atibay, Papa RC, and his wife, Papa Opra, Mama Nandiyan Orbaisa, Ma'am D, sila Papa Suharto, and sila Papa Tungko, sila Ma'am Beth, yun po sila, yung Pangulingan clan. Saludo po ako sa inyong pamilya. Sa walang sawang kabaitan at tulong ninyo habang nag-aaral po ako. And of course, kung may katanggap and kakasama kung saan ako natuluyan ng 9 years hanggang sa makapagtapos ako, so much. And of course, my dear teachers in this very school who didn't just teach subjects, they taught me resilience, hope, and the power of believing in someone. Thank you so much dahil po sa inyo nakapagtapos ito ng pag-aaral. So right after my graduation with the degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English sa MSU Jensen, nagsimula ako magtrabaho sa isang private school sa bar 3 days after my graduation. Sa likod ng hirap at pagod sa pagtuturo sa umaga at pagsiself-review sa gabi, ay naipasa natin ang board exam sa year din na yun, 2020. Alhamdulillah. Ngayon, isa na akong ganap na licensed professional teacher dahil ating mga teachers na dito sa APIS. Thank you so much who served as my inspiration in this profession. Okay, isa na rin akong full-fledged master teacher in English language teaching, an assistant professor for at MSU Matilano dahil po sa inyo yung my beloved teachers. Ako po yung isa po sa mga products ninyo. Teaching first year to fourth year BSN English, and currently the program chairperson of the BSN English department. Alhamdulillah, I am also now pursuing my doctorate degree in English language education at Philippine Royal University. Okay, graduates, I am requesting you to please rise. Please stand up. Tumayo po tayo lahat, graduates. Take a moment to look at the people around you. Tingnan po natin yung mga tao na kung saan mahal natin. Your teachers, your parents, your friends. They have sacrificed, supported, and believed in you, even in moments when doubted yourself. Before you step into the next chapter of your life, do not forget to say thank you. Everybody say, lumili tayo sa kanila at sabihin natin thank you. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. You don't take your seats. Okay? So now let's proceed to the lesson 3. Okay, and finally, lesson 3. Okay, failure is not the end. It's the beginning. Right now, graduates, you are celebrating victory, and you should. But let me tell you something you might not want to hear. You will fail at some point in life. You will face moments when things don't go as planned. You might struggle in college, get rejected from a dream job, or experience setbacks in life. And that's okay. When that happens, remember this. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every great person you admire today has failed not just once, but many times. The difference is they did not give up. They did not stop. They learned. They adapted and they kept going. And you will too. To the DBIS graduating class of 2025, today you are stepping into a bigger world filled with endless possibilities. Dream big, but don't rush. Take time to enjoy the journey, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, never lose sight of who you are. If there's one thing I want you to remember from this speech, it's this. Success is not just measured by the medals, by the grades, by the awards. It is measured by the lives you touch, the lessons you learn, and the person you become. So go out there, make mistakes. Make mistakes, make mistakes, laugh, cry, and try again. And when life gets tough, remember this called DPIS. Remember your journey. And most of all, remember that you are capable of more than you think. I will leave you with this final thought. What lies behind us and what lies before us are just tiny matters compared to what lies within us. By Ralph Waldo Emerson. Once again, congratulations DPIS Batch 2025. The world is waiting for you. Thank you so much.